See. Yeah, it looks alright. Whatever. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah. This is my first video. And I've got a dog. This is Quattro. I say a lot. So, yeah, where do I start? Yeah. A lot of people have been telling me to do this. I felt that I've got a lot of knowledge to share. So this is based on my Tumblr page that I've kept private for a while. It's called Knowledge Learned. It's basically everything that I've learned throughout my life in terms of career, life experiences, and whatnot. I'm not really comfortable doing this, but I suppose that I'll probably become comfortable doing this. So what I really wanted to kind of talk about it first was depression. I have gone through depression for many years. Well, okay, a little bit about me. I'm old in the internet sense of things. I'm a dinosaur. I'm not a millennial. I've got about 15 years experience in the advertising industry. I'm a graphic designer by trade. The one thing that I do know and that I can talk about is being depressed. And I want to say maybe 5 or 6 years ago, God, probably longer, I went through a huge life-changing event. I don't even know how it started. It could have been anything, but there was a trigger, and I had a breakdown where it caused me to kind of run down to my car in the middle of a really important business meeting and cry my eyes out. And I was sobbing like a baby, and I called my wife, and I called my mom, and he's trying to get FaceTime. Hold on. See? Anyway, so yeah, it was bad, man. It kind of fucked my life up for a while, and I had to kind of reinvent myself. One day, it just like everything changes. It was just a day like any other day, and if I go back to that day, it would have been nothing. And every guard coping mechanism that I had come up with immediately disappeared. It led to the fact that I had nothing left within me to cope. By the way, if you want a puppy, don't get one a couple months before your child is born. Depression, spent years kind of dealing with it half-assed in terms of medication and going through therapy and just kind of dealing with being depressed. And it was a fucked up experience, man. There were so many ups and downs. There were moments when I would drop down to my knees inside my kitchen crying and holding my head to my wife's waist, just wondering why I was crying. And I didn't know why. I was depressed, and everybody wanted to help. My mom wanted to help. My family wanted to help. My wife, or my fiance, girlfriend to be, wanted to help. And the one thing that I want to get across to anybody that is dealing with depression, I understand. I completely understand what you're going through. Those that are depressed don't want to be helped. Everybody that's on the other end of the side wanting to help, they're like, oh my God, let me help you. Let me talk to you. We can talk this out. I can fix you. And the people that are depressed don't give a fuck about that, because they don't want to be fixed until they're ready to be fixed. And that's the number one thing that I want to get across to the people that are depressed, as well as the people that are dealing with depressed people. Calm down. Really? This is what I deal with. Mental note: if your wife is like 4 months, 5 months, 6 months pregnant, don't get a puppy. It's not a good idea. This is going to be bad. Okay. this is a fucked up video. The person that's depressed needs to fix it themselves, or they need to be ready to get help and talk it out and start dealing with it on their own. But before that happens, there's nothing you can do to make it any better. My wife is calling. Hello?
There's a puppy up here outside of my door.
God damn it. Okay.
I love you.
Alright, so I'm back and I've got toys. Come on. Alright, so... Hold on. You're a dick. Why are you doing this? It's my first video. So, here's the thing. And I'm going to deal with this more. I'm definitely going to talk about this a lot because it's a big thing for me and it's enveloped my entire life for close to a decade. Depression fucking sucks, man. It's one of those things you kind of have to go through and just deal with the shit, because you have to understand that it gets better. That's the one thing that I have to tell you. Depression changes. It doesn't stay bad all the time. It doesn't last forever. You get better. I guarantee it. If you can deal with this, you can deal with anything. I'm a father-to-be. My wife is expecting at the end of May, so that puts me 2 months away from being a father. So anyway, so what happened today was, I was getting ready for work, and my wife calls me, and she's flipping out. She's nauseous, dizzy. She went to work, and she just was about to throw up. And when you're 7.5 months pregnant, that's not a good sign. And it really freaked me the shit out, and I had to pick her up and drive her home and take care of her. And I had this huge meeting at work, and I had to deal with that. And of all the stress that I've dealt with at work, and I've dealt with a lot of it lately, where it makes my chest hurt every day. I feel like I'm going to have like a heart attack or something like that. I didn't feel any of that today. All I wanted to do was take care of my wife. My sole purpose of being on earth was to take care of my wife today. And it was very enlightening. And I'll say it again, it really opened my eyes, because I didn't think about anything else. I didn't think about depression. I didn't think about the stresses at my work. I didn't think about my deadlines or anything except for my wife. Being depressed, being super stressed out at work, it's just a gut feeling. It's something that kind of happens, and it's something that you let happen, and then you let it take over your life. But it's, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter, because there's other shit that matters incredibly more. And I'm straying away from what I'm trying to say here, but it made me realize what was important. And what was important was my family and my future baby and my stupid dog. And I wasn't depressed today. It was a big thing for me today, and I felt that, today was a good time to start my first video. I know this is a clusterfuck. When you feel like you are at your lowest, or you feel you're lost or confused, or you don't really have guidance in terms of whatever you're dealing with, maybe the experiences that I've gone through can help you out. And that's the goal of these videos that I'm sharing with people on the freaking internet, and I'm exhausted. But hopefully through the power of post-production that this video can be somewhat decent and you follow me. I promise you that I'll have a lot more stuff to share that will be fun and interesting, and we'll have dogs and stuff in it, and that's about it. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please pardon my freshmanness of making this video. It's my first time doing it, so that's all I gotta say. He's finally sleeping, which is kind of ironic, being that I'm done. So I'm just gonna turn the camera off and follow my next video. Thank you.